There were so many trending news stories this week on I.O. and I.O. Trends, I had a hard time picking which one to speak with the boys with at the Todd Shapiro Show. At the end of the day, we talked about Tinder, we talked about Bruce Jenner and the Kardashians, and then we talked more about Tinder. I actually called one of my ex-girlfriends asking for a review, and it's in this video. My name's Michael McCrudden, welcome to I.O. on the radio, here for you on I.O.
Hey, I'm Jay Brody, and apparently we have a YouTube channel or something. You should subscribe to it.
We got Michael McCrudden here from InformOverload, a massively popular YouTube channel. Michael McCrudden, go and check him out on all his following handles and all that stuff. MichaelMcCrudden.com. This guy's a beauty.
Well, you know, work ain't bad. You know, I'm always getting entertained.
Ain't bad.
Yeah. A lot of good, funny stuff has been happening on the web, and that's what I get to report on each and every day. So I'm always giggling, even when the computer crashes. My favorite story right now, we're talking about Tinder.
What? Tinder? No way.
Yeah, man.
Tinder,
There's this guy, he blew up on Tinder. If you're on there, if you're having a hard time finding dates or whatever, this story is going to make you feel really
What do you mean blew up?
He got 200 matches in 24 hours.
Oh, I thought you meant like totally terrorist styles. Blew up on Tinder.
Tinder's a scary place, man. Well, this guy, he wouldn't blow up, but he might clog up. It's actually a toilet. The guy's not trying to be anything but a toilet, and he's out there with the Facebook photo, or the profile photo is a toilet, like, you know, pure marble, whatever. And then his profile goes on to say, like, I deal with all day looking for a date.
And is he getting, and that's...
Women are falling for this. Like, they're going crazy.
How do you blow up on Tinder? Like, do people swipe you more?
Everyone's
like
swiping right on this.
Everyone's swiping right on a toilet. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't even want to live in this world anymore.
Man, people are having a hard time finding a date, and this toilet's like, man, I'm fully booked for the month.
That is insane. So this guy's getting a million chicks who want him.
He's a clever writer, though. Listen, so someone's saying, what's going on with the toilet? You decide looking for love. The toilet responds, probably the same thing. That's because people just seek out a toilet. Call it a feeling in your gut. Haha, very clever. Anyway, it's like this whole romance novel unfolding, and the whole world's watching because this toilet is just killing it.
But let me ask you a question. How can everyone see these messages? Are they posted?
Yeah, that's the toilet guy's bragging because, you know, he's so popular and he's cleaning up. He's sharing it with the world.
All right. What else is going on? Michael McCrudden from InformOverload. Nice to have you here. He's always, how's Russell Brand doing?
Russell, actually, that video, when I came in here, I just found it, right?
Yep.
So he actually talked about me throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw the video you put up on your channel. Was that on InformOverload?
That's right. Yes,
yeah. And then he continued to talk about you.
Yeah.
He did like 4 or 5 hits on Michael McCrudden and how cheesy he basically thought you were, but it was funny, and you're a self-deprecating guy. So who the cares?
Who cares? The fact that he's the smartest man on the planet, to even like him have acknowledged what I had to say, and like that is a valid point.
Obviously you resonated with him, which is good. Did you have any follow-up with him?
Yeah, we all reached out to him. Everyone that I work with was just so excited, but he's on to the next one, you know?
For sure. So what else is going on in the world of the internet?
Yeah, Bruce Jenner is like a big deal. He's like, everyone's going, is he or is he not? It's actually happening. He's got a television show being produced about his transition into becoming full-fledged woman.
Who is Bruce Jenner?
Oh, he's an former Olympic champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was married to the Kardashian mother, right?
Kris Kardashian, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a pretty famous guy, and I know that he had a ton of plastic surgery and everything, and now he's to discuss his transformation from turning into this former Olympian, very popular figure. He's got to be worth multi-million dollars, and as he had just so much of these Kardashians that he said, F this, I'm becoming a woman.
Yeah, you seen all the attention Khloe, Kendall, the whole lot of them are getting, and everyone was just like, oh, Bruce. They're sick of him on the TV show, so he wants a bit of that FaceTime, I guess.
Well, and look, I'm looking at a picture of him, Jay. Look, he just got his lips done. He's got long hair. I mean, good for him if that's, like, you know, the way he wants to live life, but this isn't a ploy. Like, this is legit.
Legit.
Yeah, he's legitimate. He recently went through a surgery to shave down his Adam's apple to give him, like, a straighter throat, and that's usually the first surgery in a long line of surgeries to make a full transition into being a male and into turning into a female.
This is unbelievable. So he's going to do this all for the front of the world to see. I just wonder at some point with fame and where you know, this guy's been in the public eye for so long, so much, like, what next? And maybe this is the only thing he'd think of to remain sort of in his own mind sane, as awkward as that statement sounds.
I think it's never good when the camera crew gets invited in on these experiences. You know, he's obviously going through this wild journey, and we're talking about it, and Russell Brand's talking about it, and whatnot. But someone's now going to throw cash his way, and that might influence him. Okay, I'll go to Thailand and speed up the process. It all kind of, everyone who goes on a reality show becomes a little distorted. So I don't know.
How rich is this guy? Probably.
For sure, they're swimming in money.
And does everyone get along on these Kardashians? I'm so glad I don't know this. It makes me happy. I feel like more of a man today.
I actually have another Kim Kardashian story.
Okay, good. Yeah. But do they get along? Do they like this guy? It's their stepdad. Do they like him or stepmom?
He was really the Kris Kardashian was the man of the house. She was telling him what to do. He couldn't wear what he wanted to wear. He couldn't play tennis if he wanted to play tennis. He was kind of had his tail between his legs with his wife. Everyone was like, "Oh, there's Bruce," but no one really. He wasn't a happy guy.
And is he still married to the Kardashian mom?
Divorced.
They're divorced.
Yeah, this summer it went down.
Imagine that, Brody. Think about this scenario.
I just have a point on Kris Jenner. She is such an evil wench. It all makes sense now.
Is she that terrible?
She's the one
of a
who
person?
signed the paperwork to make Kim Kardashian's sex tape like a public thing.
Get out of here.
She's like pimped her daughter out for the fame.
Oh my God.
She is an evil. That's fact.
I wish I had a mom like that. You know how rich I'd be? Totally would be doing a radio show every day.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Bruce because he was one of the most handsome men in the world back in the day. And
she just sucked the soul out of him.
She might have sucked his soul, but what really him over time was the amount of plastic surgery he got. So he went from being one of the most handsome men in the world on the cover of the Wheaties
But he
box.
didn't have to do that. No one's holding a gun to his head. Or maybe she was like, yeah, maybe she's the devil, dude. But maybe he was just so entrenched in being controlled by this woman that he felt like he did lose his complete manlyhood, and that the only way to regain it back was to do it as a woman, because maybe he would get some power back. I think there's something there.
I think you're onto something.
I'm smart. Kim Kardashian, man. She did this Super Bowl commercial recently. Is that where you know? Okay, so yeah, do we have it?
I sent you the link here. Actually, it's in the email
for T-Mobile, and she's just looking hot,
dude, man.
Without sounding too mean, I don't like her look because it just looks fake to me. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks too fake.
Man, have you seen pictures of her at 18?
She doesn't have one wrinkle. She doesn't have one wrinkle. Give me something. You know what I mean, Brody?
I like a woman that's made by machines.
But I do have one more Tinder story.
Yeah, let's hear another Tinder.
So
we're jumping around.
There's another guy here. He went ahead and he wanted to get his profile. He wanted to be honest, and he decided he would go call his ex-girlfriends and have them review him. Right? So then he's telling the girls that he's going to get with. He's like, listen, Sarah I was with in 2009 said I'm a great cook. She says I'm great with my hands, yada, yada, yada. Right? So I've got an ex-girlfriend. I think you guys might remember her from the Christmas party. She's a bit of a wild child. Do you want to maybe see what she would say for me on Tinder?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll call her.
Okay, here's the number.
Wait a second. We're calling
one of my ex-girlfriends. I'm going to see because I'm going to set up this Tinder account, right?
Does she mind?
I have no idea. I sent her a text, said pick up your phone if you get a phone call.
We got to tell her she's on. So I'm lost. I'm confused.
Would we have to warn her if she's going to be on the air?
I'll let her know she's on air. Yeah. So what's the premise?
I
tuned out on you, Mike.
I want to set up a Tinder account.
Yeah.
A guy found internet fame because he got his ex-girlfriends to do a review. I want Robin, an ex-girlfriend of mine, to give me a review.
No, doesn't look like she'd answer. Michael McCrudden, InformOverload. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate everything.
No problem. Thanks.
If you liked that video, make sure you subscribe for more. We read the best comments on air. Peace.
My name's Michael McCrudden. I hope you enjoyed this episode of IO on the radio. So unfortunately, Robin didn't pick up the phone. Luckily, she's off work at this time right now. Let's give her a call and see what she has to say. So Robin wasn't able to pick up the phone at the time of that recording, but she's available right now. I'm going to give her a call. It's ringing.
Hello?
Robin?
What do you want from me, you weirdo?
Sorry, it's Michael. I'm just going to ask you a quick question. Out of 5, rate me as a boyfriend. How was I?
I'd probably give you a 2 out of 5. I mean, you were pretty good in bed, but you kind of had terrible table manners.
But I was good in bed?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Okay, I'm going to use that on Tinder. Is that okay?
Sure.
Are you on Tinder?
What the hell is this for?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back out there trying to date. Your recommendation is going to go a long way. Thanks again.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. Let me know, what stories do you want me to talk about with Todd Shapiro and the gang in future IO on the radios? Also, be sure to subscribe to their YouTube channel because they bring in such amazing guests and they are on the air every day. So much great content. Be sure to check it out. My name's Michael McCrudden. I got to get back on Tinder. Wish me luck.